Welcome to our channel. Today's topic is Election Commission of India. So friends, it's a constitutional body, and under Article 324, Election Commission of India holds election for President, Vice President, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, even for state legislative assemblies. So recently, Government of India has brought a law for the appointment of Chief Election Commissioner. So what is it, and what is this Election Commission of India, and is it important for our upcoming exam or not? Let's see. First, Article 324 of the Constitution, which I've already said, says that the Election Commission will comprise of CEC and such number of ECs as the President may decide. This is important. President will decide. So right now it's 3. Earlier we have seen that it was only one member body, but it became 3. So what it does, it holds election for Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, state legislative assemblies, President and Vice President. So as I've said that originally it had only one Chief Election Commissioner. Currently it has one Chief Election Commissioner and 2 election commissioners. And when were these 2 election commissioners added? 1989. But they had a very short tenure. Later, again, 1st October 1993, 2 additional election commissioners were appointed. Since then, it is a multi-member body and decisions are made through majority voting. Appointment and tenure of the commission. The President appoints CEC and election commissioner. So later half we'll see that how they are appointed depending on this select committee and search committee, who are the members of these 2 committees. This is important. They have a tenure of 6 years or up to the age of 65, whichever is earlier. They enjoy the same status and receive salary and perks as available to the Supreme Court judges. And they can be removed from the office in the manner similar to the judges of Supreme Court. So friends, do mention me which type of majority do we need to remove election or chief election commissioners or even the judges. Next. At state level, they are helped by this chief electoral officers, and at district level, the district election officers are there, which helps in this electoral processes. If election commission conducts election for parliament and state legislature, who conducts election for municipalities and panchayat raj? Please do mention it in the comment box. They all perform their functions related to elections in addition to their responsibilities. Next. Advisory, jurisdiction and quasi-judicial functions. Under the Constitution, the Commission also has advisory jurisdiction in matters of post-election disqualification. This word is important, post-election disqualification. See, there are 3 ways through which MP or MLA can get disqualified. 1, it is mentioned in the Constitution. There are some rules. 2nd, it is mentioned in the RPI Act. 3rd, it is through disqualification or anti-defection law. So there are 3 ways. The cases of persons found guilty of corrupt practices at election, which comes before the Supreme Court and High Courts, are also referred to the Commission for its opinion. The opinion of the Commission in all such matters are binding. Once it comes to the Commission with respect to the corruption, these are binding on the President. This is again very important. The commission has the power to disqualify a candidate. So this is important. Do not get confused between candidate or a political party. They can disqualify a candidate who has failed to lodge an account of his election expenses within time. Next, the elections to the parliament and the state legislatures can be challenged in High Court or Supreme Court by an election petition. But see this Article 322. Once the actual process of election is started, the judiciary cannot intervene by entertaining petition on the conduct of polls. So it is only post-election, not during the election. And once the polls are completed and the results declared, the commission cannot review any results on its own. This can be reviewed through the process of election petition, which is filed before High Court or Supreme Court. In respect of elections of office of President and Vice President, such petition can only be filed in Supreme Court. This is again important. For others, it can be filed in High Court or Supreme Court. But with respect to President and Vice President, the election petition can be filed only in Supreme Court. So this is important. Next, the ECI has started something called sweep. What is this? Systematic voters' education and electoral participation. To increase electoral participation and to spreading awareness. This is important for your mains also, you should remember. And let's see the recent bill what the government had brought in. The Chief Election Commissioner and other election commissioner. So what was this issue? So before this, the Supreme Court had intervened to fulfill the constitutional vacuum. They said that there should be a select committee where to choose this Chief Election Commissioner, they should be chosen by a committee of 3 members, where the Supreme Court said it should be Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition and CGI himself. But what did the government do? Government said no, we will not include a CGI or a judiciary. Other tools are maintained, Prime Minister and Leader of Opposition, but there will be a Cabinet Minister in place of CGI. So this is what it is. Let's see. The bill replaced the Election Commission Condition Service of Election Commission and Transaction Business Act 1991. It provides for the appointment, salary and removal of Chief Election Commissioner. Appointment, salary and removal. The CEC and EC will be appointed by President upon the recommendation of Selection Committee. What is the Selection Committee? I have already said it will consist of Prime Minister, Union Cabinet Minister and Leader of Opposition. Recommendation of the Select Committee will be valid even when there is a vacancy in the committee. There will be a search committee headed by Cabinet Secretary. This, they have changed it. Earlier this was not there. The salary and condition of service of CEC and EC will be equivalent to that of Cabinet Secretary. Earlier it was equivalent to judges. Now it is equivalent to Cabinet Secretary. See. So these are the changes what this bill has brought in. So this topic is very important because election is around the corner. You need to understand what ECI is. Go through the reforms for your mains and understand what kind of reforms they have given. And the 3 ways how a MLA or MP gets disqualified, I've already mentioned. Go through those things also. And if you have any doubt, you can reach on our number. We'll help you. So this is it for today. Thank you.